What's up, everybody? This is Sunko, and today is December 13. And I'm going to talk about stock. Okay. Hmm. You know what I see in terms of looking at the stock, you know. So let's see what we have. The website that I usually go to is yahoofinance.com. And what else do I have? MarketBit and ZaxInvestment.com. And uh, there are a lot of companies that I've had interested in, and they are all written on this paper. Um, there are so many that I cannot list all of them. Uh, of course, it's all written here. So if I let you see it, it's gonna be easy for you to look at it. But then um, I cannot just like tell you like everything like one by one. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to look at first is yahoofinance.com. Mm. First, I'm gonna go to. First, I'm going to sign in, and hmm, if I had plenty of money, then I would have invested a little bit of money into Udemy. I knew it was gonna go up soon. It's 3.73% up today. What else we have? 2.75% up. Snowflake. 3.10% on Semiconductor Corporation. Uh, oh, hey, Imung. Hello, hello. I sent you a message earlier. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it or not. I was saying that I was going to the YouTube live as soon as possible and be back soon. Hmm. Mm. Ding dong. My girlfriend came, but now she's gone again. Sometimes, even when people show up here, like here, I can see number one uh, at the upper part of the screen. But then, even if because I studied myself alone. Like I could have turned on camera, but then I was thinking to myself, "Oh, why not just study myself? Instead of letting that camera on and studying like this. Like I just felt like to, study, alone." Hmm. So, yep, that's why. Hmm. I turned it a bit late. But for sure, I'll be talking about stock for an hour. Of course, I'll be continuously speaking, like my own voice, uh, loudly. Yo, that's what's up. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. I'll be back soon. Let's see what we have today. uh, 5 minutes ago, I talked about the list of companies that I am interested into, and I'm going to add all this in my list, looking for buy timing list. Um, but at this point, I'll be just looking at articles, hmm, and see what's hot. Okay. Hmm. Let's see more portfolio. Okay. Hmm. Oh, these are the best Robinhood stocks to buy or watch now. Mhm. Is Robinhood a stock or buy right now as it hits all-time lows? GameStop, Pfizer, Stitch Fix, and ones what to watch in the stock market today. Robinhood stock frizzles after splash public offering. Charlie Munger, this market is even crazier than the dot-com bust here. Three constraint stocks help you sidestep the HUD. DocuSign took a vicious heat. Bargain hunters helped the stock bounce back. US stocks future edge higher as Apple leads Fat meeting awaited. These are the 5 best stocks to buy and watch now. I'm 62 unemployed, living off my savings and waiting on Social Security. Can I go fishing for the next 25 years and forget about? JP Morgan just called for a full global recovery. An end to the pandemic in 2022. Apple, Pelotron, Pfizer, Omicron, stock markets. 5 things you must know. Dow Jones future rises with the Fed set to speed up inflation fight. Jim Cramer likes these three junior growth stocks you probably never consider. Grab them before they become the next mega cap stars. Tech stocks round up. Facebook a top buy amid Instagram safe to push. Stocks are rising. Given Rivian is gaining, and what else is happening in the stock market today? Future edge higher as Apple leads, fat medium weighted. Looking to ride the electric vehicle boom, these analysts suggest two EV stocks to buy. How far will Power's new hawkish tilts? A divergence between S&P 500 and the stock market breadth may signal a market top. Stock futures rise. Reserve that decision. How to play a stock market an edge. A near-term pullback, then the third bubble in 100 years is coming. Says strategy. Here's now how to get ready. Bristol marriage raises its dividend and adds $15 billion to its buyback. Stock jumps. Bristol Myers Squibb raises quarterly dividend and adds Apple could be the first $3 trillion company. Why it's rarely one stop there. Stablecoin stole the limelight from subdued Bitcoin. Mortgage rates are standing still, but higher borrowing costs are not far away. Global markets calm and confident before central bank deluge Turkey lira crashes. Tesla stock could be primed for a big drop. Here's a tell. Fed could tackle inflation this week by clearing the way for earlier, faster interest rate hikes. Fed to pivot on inflation fears in the face of another uncertain year. These are the best 5 EV stocks to buy and watch now. Inflation isn't a threat, these beaten up stocks might be a bargain. Bond traders stole their worst real returns since Paul Volcker era. $400 refunds are coming back to millions of drivers on how to get a car insurance stimulus check. How to find the healthy dividend stocks for your portfolio. Oil falls as Omicron risk way. Mm-hmm. Is iShares should S&P or should invest S&P curves on new action? Should you invest in the Invesco S&P 500 equally industrials? Morning mode, morning brief. These are the best Robinhood stocks to buy or watch now. Turkish lira crumbles. And just like that, Paulton stock rebounds on big parody ad. Stock jumps as drug maker looks to fit FD. AI developers since time pull stock sale due to US sanctions. US energy firms push states for carbon markets, Apple, Peltron, global markets. Market sell for central bank parade. Asian stocks crash Monday. US markets gear up to start week at record heights. Horse racing idols apps injects new life in Japan mobile gaming market. How to play a stock market and edge. How to find a healthy dividend stock for stock. The sports gambling data company could win big. Multiple job holders and overlooked nuances in labor market data. These are the 5 best EV stocks to buy and watch now. Stock market. Bravado, Tashes, Bonda. Airbnb, Lucid. Okay, now I'm back in the game. Let's see what we have. First article we have is these are the best Robinhood stocks to buy or watch now. What's up with Robinhood? I wonder. Hmm. Robinhood. Buying a stock is easy, but purchasing the right stock without a proven strategy is incredibly hard. Here are the best Robinhood stocks to buy now. Buying a stock is deceptively easy, but purchasing the right stock at the right time without a proven strategy is incredibly hard. So, what are the best Robinhood stocks to buy now or put on more? Alphabet, Nike, Pfizer are standout performers. Unlike many stocks such as GameStop and AMC Entertainment, these stocks offer a mix of solid fundamental and technical performance. There are thousands of stocks trading on the NYSE and Nasdaq, but to generate big gains, you have to find the very best. The best Robinhood stocks for investors will be those that offer a mix of earnings and stock market performance. The Can Slim system offers clear guidelines on what you should be looking for. The market is key when buying stock. Key part of the Can Slim formula is the M. Okay, I don't know what it is. Best Robinhood stocks to buy or watch. Google stock, Alphabet Inc. What else we have? Nike, Pfizer, and that's it. Okay, next is Robinhood stock a buy right now as it hits all-time lows. Does it hit all-time low? One of the hottest IPO stocks despite its rocky initial public offering in July. Is stock a buy right now? Okay, let's look at the chart and what's happened. Hmm. Uh, is Robinhood hmm, okay, it hits all-time low. Okay. Is Robinhood stock a buy right now as its all-time low? Popular stock market trading app among young and for the first time investors and traders after company's hyped IPO in July 29. Is Robinhood stock a buy in the current stock market weakness? Hmm. Hmm. On July 28, Robinhood priced 55 million shares at $38 a share, raising $2.1 billion, but the pricing came in at the low end of its expected range. Known for pioneering commission-free stock trading with no account minimums, the platform allows users to make unlimited commission-free trades in stocks, exchange-traded funds, options, and cryptocurrencies. Pioneering commission-free stock trading with no account minimums. The platform allows users to make unlimited commission-free trades in stocks, exchange-traded funds, options, and cryptocurrencies. Robinhood ranked among the best online stock brokers in 2021 for mobile trading platforms, apps, and margin investing interest rate. Okay, sounds terrific because without any fee, people can trade, right? It's what investors are looking for. Oh, the app is popular among young and first investors and traders. Millions of young investors flocked to Robinhood during the meme stocks trading mania for stocks like GameStop. Excitement around cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin also fueled interest in the app. While we are only 6 years into our journey, we have already seen profound transformations in how people think about their money. Hmm. The next generation of investors is younger. Hmm. And more diverse than ever before, and finance is now as culturally relevant as music and the arts. At the end of the first quarter, more than half of the customers' funding accounts said Robinhood was their first brokerage account. What he says, Robinhood stock is one of the top IPO stocks to watch in the current stock market action. The company boasts solid sales growth in recent quarters. The company's potential is increasing, encouraging amid the surging popularity of stock trading among young investors. Shares are far from their post-IPO highs, and there is no current buy point. So the stock isn't a buy right now. Oh, here it says so the stock isn't a buy right now. Oh, okay. Wait for stock to form its first base, which would offer an initial buy point. For more leading stocks approaching buy points, check out IBD stock list. So it's not recommended at this point. Robinhood, it's a dangerous stock. From what I see, so cautious. I have to be cautious of this stock. And what else we have? Hmm. GameStop, Pfizer, Stitch, Fix. Okay. What I have to look at today. Wall Street indexes were mixed in early trading, while investors remained focused on the Omicron variant and its potential impact on the economy. GameStop is due to report earnings after the closing bell. The stock's relative stability has been surprising. Turn of events for GameStop, a company widely credited with sparking the meme stock mania that has crippled markets this year. GameStop. Let's see this too. Hmm. Charlie Munger, the market is even crazier than the dot contrarian stocks to help you sidestep. Berkshire Hathaway vice chairman Charlie Munger tends to be much more direct with his warnings and criticism than his business partner Warren Buffett. Munger didn't mince words when he said earlier this month that he considers the stock market environment even crazier than the dot-com era. Wow. He says today's stock market is even crazier than dot-com era. I just can't stand participating in these insane booms. Munger said at the Stone Husband Investment Leaders Conference, there's no great company that can't be turned into a bad investment just by raising the price. Had harsh words for cryptocurrencies. He praised China's crackdown on crypto and said he wished the technology had never been invented. One way to avoid both crypto and getting burned by an overvalued market is to look at companies with stock that's dropped but seems poised for a rebound. Three stocks with some bruises that fit that category. You might even be able to include some undervalued stock in your portfolio. Walt Disney. It looks like these are the companies that Manga recommends because he seems to be mm, it seems that he doesn't like companies related to cryptocurrencies and .com thingy. Walt Disney, Walt Disney, Mastercard, and what else we have? AT&T. Okay. Disney stock got hammered in the pandemic early days, shedding 38% of its value in the month ending March 20. After rallying for much of last year, it's down almost 15% since the beginning of 2021. Disney's earning in the fiscal first quarter, which ended October 2nd, came in at about $200 million short of expectation. As the theme parks are still operating at reduced capacity, MasterCard stock has been mostly trading downward since July, and it recently hit the skids, shrinking by 17% from November 16 through December 1st. It's trending upward over the last week, so recovering most of the recent loss. On a downward tremble for a while now, its share price is 45% lower than it was 5 years ago and is now down more than 22% this year alone. DocuSign took a vicious heat blocking it has helped the stock bounce back. The e-signature company thrived during the pandemic, but it another death blow. In home last year created 40% on December 3rd. These are the 5 best stocks to buy and watch now. Nike Pharmaceutical Services, NXP Semiconductors, Arista Networks. West Pharmaceutical Services rebounded powerfully. The strong action reflected rising confidence the economy will eventually recover from the coronavirus. Best stocks to buy, the crucial ingredients. Remember, there are thousands of stocks trading on NYSE and Nasdaq, but you want to find the very best stocks right now to generate massive gains. Let's skip Google because we all know that it's a good stock, and Nike, which is the stock that I had considered earlier, and West Pharmaceutical Service. I got no interest in pharmaceutical stuff, and NXP Semiconductor stock. Let's read this article. NXPI has been trading around its buy point for a couple of weeks after breaking past at 227. The largest share of Netherlands-based NXP's revenue comes from sales of chips to the automotive industry. It also makes chips for industrial uses, Internet of Things, mobile and communications infrastructure applications, with demand for autos soon ramping up as the economy gets back on its feet following the coronavirus pandemic. The future could be bright for the firm. Automotive semiconductors have been in short supply this year because of tight capacity at cheap foundries. The situation has forced some car makers to idle factories. The firm's CEO Kurt was keen to point out the broadness of the firm's offerings during its most recent earnings call at the start of November. We see our ability to provide complete turnkey connected edge processing solutions consisting of processes, connectivity, security, and analog, all leading to increased customer traction, he said. Arista Networks sells switches that speed up communications among rack-scale computer servers packed into data centers. Arista's primary customers have been internet companies. Okay, Arista Networks and NXP Semiconductors. JP Morgan just called for a full global recovery and an end to the pandemic in 2022. Here are three easy ways to profit from a return to normal. With the arrival of the new Omicron variant fear, and fairly depressing at this point to wonder if the COVID-19 pandemic might weigh on the economy for yet another year, but it's not a worry for America's biggest bank. In a message shared recently with the clients, JP Morgan Chase Global Research Leader, our view is that 2022 will be the year of a full global recovery. On the end of the pandemic, a return to normal economic and market conditions we had prior to the COVID-19 outbreak. Apple, Peloton, Pfizer, Omicron, and stock markets. 5 things you must know. Uh, 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 um. Jim Cramer likes these three junior growth stocks you probably never considered. Grab them before they become the next mega cap stars. Okay. Okay, Jim Cramer likes these three junior growth stocks you probably never heard. Grab them before they become the next mega caps. The market continues to have an insatiable appetite for growth stocks. Yes, that's right. For example, data from investment firm Wilshire shows that growth stocks have nearly doubled the performance of value stocks over the past 5 years. Brand strength among millionaires. Moreover, Cramer pointed out how the electrification of transportation will continue to drive Tesla forward. Enphase Energy Renewable energy has been one of the market's favorite investment themes in recent years. As a result, companies like Enphase have delivered outsized returns. One of the world's leading suppliers of solar energy storage systems. Cramer still sees plenty of upside ahead. He actually believes Enphase is the only player in the solar panel space worth owning for the long term. Affirm Holdings. Affirm is one of the major players in the growing buy now, pay later space, which allows consumers to split the payment of their purchase into future installments. Interesting. Interesting. Affirm Holdings. Hmm. Business booming at Affirm, and Kramer has taken notice. Announced an expanded partnership with Amazon. Customers will be able to use Affirm for all eligible US purchase of $50 or more on Amazon. Wow. At the same time, Affirm will be integrated into Amazon's Pace Digital's wallet in the country. Let's see. In the e-commerce world, custom and vintage goods marketplace Etsy still lives in the shadow of industry titan Amazon. But Kramer highlighted Etsy's differentiated offering and appeal to millennials as reasons that set it apart. He said that Etsy is the platform where young people like to buy presents that are often more environmentally friendly than what you get in a store. They like the connection with the creator too. Etsy's top line improved 17.9% year over year. Okay. High volatility of the company shares. Tech stocks ran off Facebook atop by amid Instagram safety push. Hmm. Stocks are rising. Rivian is gaining. Rivian. Rivian is gaining. And what else is happening in the stock market today? The Fed may speed up tapering. Bank of England might or might not raise rates. Uh, Looking to ride the electric vehicle boom, these analysts suggest two EV stocks to buy. Okay, let's read this article. Okay. Hmm. The Biden administration pushing hard to promote electric vehicles from a $7.5 billion provision in the Build Back Better bill to expand and increase charging station networks to political pressure on automakers to commit to increase production with the goal of converting 40% of car sales to EVs by the end of this decade. The government has a role to enforce a major shift in the automotive industry. This type of electrical political environment makes the EV sector attractive. Stocks with a link to EVs, especially to vehicle manufacturer or charging networks, can be expected to gain on their political value. Bearing this in mind, we used a Teep Ranks database to find two compelling EV stocks. According to Wall Street analysts, both ticker boast a moderate or strong by consensus rating and bring considerable growth prospects to the table. Wallbox. Let's start in Europe, where Spanish-based Wallbox is making its mark in both the individual home-based charging niche and the commercial markets. The company aims to create charging systems that are simple, smart, and user-centric. Wallbox's products include a Pulsar home EV charging system and several business, commercial, and semi-public systems, including the copper charger with a universal plug and the Commander with a touchscreen for intuitive user interfacing. Wallbox has been in business since 2015 and has developed a reputation for quality. The company has customers in 80 countries around the world, and in November announced solid revenue growth for quarter three and year to date. Quarterly revenue came at $22 million, up a robust 250% year over year. making a 40% of the three-quarter total of $55 million. These results mark Box's first report as public company. Here, famous guy says Volvo has ambitiously not only built its own manufacturing capacity but also brought much of the chip design in-house as well as software development. Rivian Automotive. Based on technology both in hardware and software have potential to clear the playing field, and new companies are jumping up to make their mark. They have flexibility that the legacy automakers lack. As they have no need to pour funds and capacity into gas-powered vehicle models and can focus solely on EVs. Rivian founding is one of those. Has developed a skateboard platform for electric SUVs and pickup trucks. This uses simplified chassis with electric drive system built in and can be modified by installing various battery, seating, body, and even wheel arrangements to create new vehicles with relatively high levels of parts interchangeability. The company currently has two models under production development. The R1T pickup and the R1S SUV, they use the same platform and are capable of on or off-road driving. Region we believe is on the cusp of EV inflection. Okay, Rivian. Rivian and what else we have? What was it? Wallbox. Wallbox. Okay. Wallbox and Rivian. A near-term pullback, then the third bubble in 100 years is coming, says strategy. Here's how to get ready. Apple could be the first $1 trillion company. Why its rally won't stop there. Tesla stock could be primed for a big drop. Here's the tell. How high is too high? When it comes to elevated stock prices, there is no hard and fast rule, but illustrations are helpful. Below are three charts that attempt to address the question by examining how far a stock or market index is above its long-term moving average. Skip. Okay. What else we have? These are the 5 best EV stocks to buy and watch now. EV stocks have multiplied in Tesla's wake, and as electric cars look to go mainstream, but not all are created equal. Some car stocks are more ready than others for an EV future. Here are the top-rated electric vehicle makers. Okay, what do we have here? But most of the new EV stocks have neither. They include Fisker, Canoo, Faraday Future, and what do we have? Lord Stone. And Zosh. In fact, many of these EV startups aren't producing or delivering electric vehicles yet. However, the two startups have begun selling their first electric vehicles, bringing in revenue. Lucid Motors. Motors began deliveries of the Lucid Air, a luxury electric sedan. Rivian Automotive has also started delivering the R1T, an electric pickup, with the meanwhile Chinese EV stocks like NIO, Xpeng, sells tons of thousands of vehicles but are unprofitable for now. Then there are legacy auto giants like General Motors, Ford, and China's BYD that are transforming into electric vehicle powerhouses. The growing universe of doesn't end with car makers. Other companies make car batteries and car charging stations. Among them are EV charging networks, ChargePoint, EVgo, Blink Charging, and Wallbox. Helion, developing electric power trains for big rig trucks as well as power trains that can be compatible with renewable natural gas and hydrogen fuel cells. Romeo Power makes battery packs for commercial EV fleets. And QuantumScape touts a major breakthrough in solid-state lithium metal batteries. Romeo Power. And what do we have? QuantumScape. And Magna. Chavi, ball supplier, will make battery enclosures for GM's Human Hummer electric truck due in late 2021. Okay, let's go over to the next one. Peloton stock rebounds on big Pirelli ad. Just like that, Pluto Interactive. Shares were on the rise Monday after the at-home exercise company released a follow-up period ad providing clarity that its internet-connected exercise bike don't necessarily cause people to drop dead. Hong Kong-based company says Time protests its inclusion on a U.S. sanctions list for supplying AI software to the Chinese surveillance state. Best Buy shares tumbled. A stock plunged after consumer electronics retail reported strong fiscal third quarter. More than 30 states have legalized sports betting, nearly half of them auto online wagering. But when it comes to betting, the US is only catching up to the rest of the world, where gambling has been legal and licensed for decades, whether on soccer, basketball, or badminton, and keeping score for the bettors, bookmakers, and broadcasters companies such as Sportradar Group. Swiss-based Sportradar is the world's leading provider of sports data and play-by-play tallies for the betting industry. Okay, I've read too many articles today. It's even hard to go through a title of articles because it takes a lot of time to figure out latest trend and things that I have to consider the most. You know, so enough of today, and I'll be looking at you tomorrow night. Okay, I'll see you. Bye bye.